I am Jiju from India. I am taught to you about a palace. Krishnapuram Palace is a palace and museum located in Kayangulam near Alapura in Alapura district, Kerala, south western India. It was built in the 18th century by Aniram Tirunal Martanda Varma Travancore Kingdom. It is built in the architectural style of Kerala.
The Krishnapuram Palace, as one of the finest and rarest examples of typical Keralite style architecture, known in the local language as Patinaru, is complete with the goblet roofs, narrow corridors, and dormer windows. It's a miniature replica of Patnanapapuram Palace, which was the headquarters of Travancore Rajas. The palace complex originally encompassed a total land area of 56 acres. However, over the years, as the monarchic rule ended, the palace was completely neglected and fell to disuse and was dilapidated. Many of the buildings surrounding the main palace of the Maharaja got demolished or destroyed, and the palace complex got reduced to a mere 2.55 acres, enclosed with a 10 feet high compound wall. The main palace, which was rent down, was rebuilt to its original state as a three-starred monument by the Archaeological Department of Kerala in the 1950s. The rare documents and the artifacts which were kept at other locations were brought back, restored, and eventually exhibited in the palace that has been converted into a museum. Krishnapuram Palace, a rich source of architectural tradition of Kerala, belongs to the 18th century, had been built during the reign of Martanda Varma 1729 to 1758, the makers of modern Travancore. It was Kayangulam was the royal seat of the rulers of Ordinadu for a long time. Coordinado of Onatukara, a subregion under Venadu, became independent and known popularly as Kayangulam in course of time. The rulers of Ordinado belonged to two Taviris named Paragam and Chiravaya. The capital of Ordinado first shifted from Kandiumatam to Iruva was again shifted to Kayangulam. The reference on the rulers of Ordinado is found in the foremost literacy works like Unnanili Sandesham and Jataka Sandesham. There are also found mentioned in the stone inscriptions at the Kanjigu temple. The palace is maintained by the Kerala State Department of Archaeology and contains exhibits that belong to the palace and its former occupant, the Travancore Maharaja Martanda Varma. It's also famous for a large pond within the palace complex. It's also said that an underground escape route runs from the bottom of the pond as a possible escape route from enemies. Gajendra Moksham, a 3 meters high mural which is the largest single piece of mural painting so far discovered in Kerala. The literal meaning of Gajendra Moksham is the salvation of moksha of the elephant king Gajendra. The theme of the mural is mythological and depicts an elephant saluting Lord Vishnu in devotion while the other minor goddesses and saint look on. Lord Vishnu was the family deity of colors and expressions, was placed prominently at the entrance to the palace from the pond to enable the kings to worship the deity after their daily ablutions. Krishnapuram Palace, originally constructed by Damayan Dalwa, was later modified and extended by the Ayyappan Marthanda Pillai, who succeeded him as the Diwan of Travancore. Its construction was done between 1750 and 1753 and renovated later during the 1761-1764. This royal residence, which strictly follows the Vastu technology of Kerala, in its entire structure is a living monument of traditional architectural techniques of Travancore. The palace restored to its originally built plans, conforming to Vastu Shastra norms, has 16 blocks with 4 Nadumuttam or open area in the center or courtyards. The windows, doors, and ventilators were placed in such a way as to ensure fresh air circulation and natural lighting in all the rooms. There are 22 rooms with ornamental wooden partitions with carvings. Additional openings were provided to prevent any negative effects of Madhmavedam. The building is set with verandas all sound to protect the outer walls getting damaged due to rains. The materials used in its construction consisted of laterite stones, rubble, teak, rosewood, and andale wood. Pallak. King used to travel by pallak, which was carried by servants on shoulder, and king will simply lie down inside it when he was carried for travel. The Kayangulam wall means sword, is an important exhibit in museum. The significance of sword
is that its both sides are sharpened and thus it is more dangerous than any other martial weapon. It's said to have been used by the Kayangulam Rajas in the 18th century and hence was of special. Krishnapuram Palace itself is a site museum as it acclaims an age-old traditional and antiquity. An archaeological museum is functioning inside this palace. Antique objects excavated by the Department of Archaeology and the exhibits brought about from the other regions are also housed in this museum. The idols and vessels made of bronze collected from Annamalanadu Temple, Todupura, Idukki district are the auspicious exhibits there. Images made of bronze and wood, potteries excavated from different sites, traditional weighting apparatus, stone sculptures, swords, coins exhibited there are noteworthy.